Hello, Your Excellency. I'm Tigran. I'm 17. I'm a first-year student, and I'm new young European ambassador, about which I'm very happy. I'm very happy to have the chance to ask you some questions, and I'm a little bit excited to meet you today here.
I'm happy to meet you, and congratulations that you are a young European ambassador. It's a great group.
Thank you very much. As I am very far from the kitchen, I decided to ask you about it. You are German. What you can tell me about German cuisine?
Well, there is a certain prejudice that we have one dish, which is potatoes and pork beef. This is a little bit too simple. We are 16 federal countries in Germany, so from the north to the Northern Sea until to the south in Bavaria, you have totally different dishes and kitchen. So what we love a lot is, for example, we love potatoes, I must say, in different variations. In the south you get them as potato knedels. In my region you have them like blinis. And for the rest we have a big variation. Also, today I think we like more and more vegetarian food. I would say, you see, Germany is a country where a lot of people came in and brought different experiences. So we have today, I think, a lot of crossover kitchen, where we take examples from the Mediterraneans, things we knew in Germany earlier, like rucola, but we had forgotten, so it came back via the Italians. But we have quite, depending on the region, traditional dishes, like the goose for Christmas or the carp for New Year's Eve. But the main thing is that you have fun, that you have healthy food, so that you really go for the fresh ingredients, vegetables, fruits. This is a little bit what makes our kitchen. And you have to see, you see, I'm German, but let's say my roots are in different places in Europe. So my mother came from Romania. So I have certain dishes, which are our family dishes, which come more from the Balkan kitchen. And this is also part of my identity, these dishes.
Are you a vegetarian?
No, no, I eat fish, I eat meat. But all in, let's say, healthy doses, not too much and not every day, but no, I eat everything.
Okay, what Armenian traditional dish you have tasted?
Well, I eat a lot. You see, I love hummus. Also, I love certain things which come from the West Armenian kitchen. And I like most the starters, also mutabal and hummus, for example. I love them. I love your dolma. I love also, let's say, a kebab from time to time. I love the lavash. Yeah, I taste it a lot, and I like it, and I'm happy to be back.
Have you tried cooking one of them? For example, dolma?
Dolma, I tried. And I must confess, what you call summer dolma, also when you do it in paprika or other vegetables, this you also find in other countries. So this I also know from home. We also do it with paprika, but here I really try to do the real one. It is a lot of work. And what I do is I take, for example, one of the greatest things is the variety of herbs you have. Also from the fresh estragon, the fresh basilic. This is really great. And the way you use it, this is quite strange for us, but I love it, because you are not cutting everything in small slices. You can really taste it. So this I took over, and I'm happy to have all this variety again.
You mentioned a difference, but do you know any similarities between German and Armenian cuisine?
Well, I would say there is, or let's say it is a tradition, what I see here, that people like bread, and we also like bread. And we do it a little bit different in Germany. Yeah? It is, also the traditional dinner in a normal German family is cold, and it is sandwiches. But for example, the other example I brought is dolma, your summer dolma. They remind me of certain things I know from our kitchen. So, but the difference are the herbs, and this is positive. In Germany, I go to a supermarket if I'm lazy, and I take them frozen. Yeah, here I go and see them in such a big variety. So I think this I love very much. Yeah.
Okay, I'm interested to know what is the German perfect breakfast, for example.
As we are very crazy about bread, we have this small bread, Brötchen, which are classic, or the Brezel. If you go to the south, you have this Brezel. And then you eat it either with confiture, or if you are more type to eat meat, you eat it with sausage or with cheese. You have a coffee, you have a muesli, if you like it. That's what I would call a classic German breakfast.
I always think about traveling, and from childhood, traveling is one of my goals, and I am sure that one day I will visit to Germany. What I must eat them, what I must test when I will be there?
Well, you know, I'm coming from the Rhineland, so I would say you have to try our potato cake, which we call Reibekuchen in German, and we eat it either salty or sweet. You can eat it with apple compote, or you can eat it with salmon, for example. This for my region is very well known. Then you have certain regions where you have special sausages which are very good. And as I'm a great friend, and this is the only thing I really miss, is the asparagus. Also for me, in this time of the year, white asparagus, very simple, with a little bit of cooked ham, is a delicious meal. This you have to try. And if you go to Bavaria, naturally you have to eat a pork, and you have to drink a beer and enjoy it.
Okay, I will remember.
It was a pleasure to meet you. I wish you a lot of success in your studies, and I hope you really enjoy to be a young European ambassador.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the chance, and thank you for answering all the questions.